What's up, guys? I just wanted to jump on really quick and talk about that super awesome round one victory from our Richmond Tigers. How awesome was that? I don't really have a plan yet. I just wanted to come on and say something. It's probably like 4 or 5 hours after the game. I think it's midnight, 12:30 here in WA. But yeah, I just had to come on and chat about it because man, what a win! What a win! No one was giving us a chance. We weren't even giving ourselves a chance, and we came out and put on an awesome performance. Where to start? I think you got to start with the young guys. They really had an impact, and they came in and did the job. Sammy Lawler, number one pick, Dusty 2.0. What an absolute superstar! He was amazing. Like his second half in particular. Like I mean, his first touch of the game was wicked as well. Like he come through, bust through a couple tackles, get a nice handball out, and then yeah, second half. I think he had like 9, 10 touches, 6 score involvements, a couple goals, and yeah, like he's a big boy and he knows how to play and he does the smart things, you know what I mean? He's a real team player. Like a couple of those little handballs off to set up the goals, just really good stuff and yeah, able to just work into the right positions a couple times. He kind of got out the back for that first goal, able to just be right position, right time and slot through that second one that he scored. Gonna be an absolute star. Lukey Trainer as well in his first game. He's outstanding. I love how that guy plays. I went back through, watched his highlights, watching him in the preseason, reading about him and stuff. He's just that kind of player that I like. He's a real hardcore competitor. He goes up for every single ball and, he really makes you in as a defender. And he was awesome. He just competed so hard all day. I mean, there's a few mistakes here and there, but, it's his first game, to put on that sort of performance in your first game against, some pretty quality players down there for Carlton, But yeah, fair play to him, I mean, Harry Armstrong, the other debutant, was a little bit quiet, but he still had a moment or two there that helped us get to the victory, which is most important. What other players do I want to talk about? Captain Toby Nankervis, wicked in the ruck. I mean, don't get me wrong, he had a tough battle on his hands. Tom de Koning didn't have a bad game by any means. He played really well too. But Nank just around the ground, that super physical beast. Some of his marks behind the ball. He getting up and kicking a couple goals himself as well. Yeah, Nank probably gets the 3 votes for me. Him or I've got to say, Jack Ross would probably actually have the 3 votes. Yeah, maybe 2 for Nank and 3 for Jack Ross. That was Jack's best game for the club by far. I've been a little bit critical of him at times, but I mean, yeah, he was awesome tonight. Again, like his third quarter, I think he had like 10, 11 touches, 3, 4 clearances, a goal as well. He was really good, and he had an impact on the game tonight. I think he finished with 27 and a couple goals. Yeah, and those clearances as well. I mean, yeah, clearances. That was something that was really big. So, got to shout out the 2 former Giants. Jacob Hopper looked like he's coming back to his best. Tim Taranto is back to that 2023 form as well. I mean, Timmy's still got to work on his kicking, but he was a clearance beast. In and around a contest, and that's what we need from him. The other player who I was really impressed with was Ben Miller down back. Like, man, he was solid as. Like, I mean, going up against Harry Mackay a fair bit as well, who's, he's a premier forward in the competition, but like, man, he was strong, and, taking intercept marks, he used the ball well, he kept that calm composure. But Austin and Brody, the same down there, they experienced guys, they really led us, did a great job as well. Yeah, so much to like. I mean, in terms of how the game actually played out, I mean, first half, it was a little bit patchy. It looked like it was getting away from us for a stage there. And to be honest, if Carlton kicked a little bit straighter, who knows about the result in the end? But I mean, yeah, we were 41 points down at one stage, and started finding our feet, getting a bit of confidence. Going into half time, I think we were 25 points down. One thing that I really liked to start was when we moved the ball quick, when we get and we go, we looked really good. And as I said, like the clearances and contested ball, that was something that I think we really needed to improve on this season. And I mean, I don't know if we won it or not for the game. I'm not sure, but it was a pretty good number because we got smashed in those areas a fair bit last season. I still think forward of the ball's a little bit of a concern. I don't think Tom Lynch had the best game. I mentioned Harry Armstrong wasn't amazing either. Jacob Bauer had moments and stuff as well, but I mean, nothing stand out. I think when we go forward of the ball, there's a bit. There's a bit of a worry. The Ruckman came down, kicked 2 goals. Sammy Lawler's kicked 2. Jack Ross has kicked 2. So not really your typical forwards. So that's something that we've got to work on. But that third quarter, that's got to be one of our best quarters of footy in the last honestly probably the last 2-3 seasons. That was amazing stuff. We, like as I said, we just moved that ball so well. We really attacked it, and I mean, that pressure was really up, and that's something that we got to keep all season is that pressure. Like I mean, if we're we're still finding our game plan, but that's an attitude thing. Pressure, I mean, you can't make a player want the ball. You can't make a player go tackling them or whatever. But we have that. That's that mentality, and that was brought on by a lot of the young guys. Leaders set the standard as well, but the young guys really followed through as well. So if we can put that sort of effort up every week, we're going to be all right this year. We're going to be competitive. I mean, but yeah, that third quarter was amazing, and that last quarter we got ahead. It was exciting, and then I think there's maybe like 7 or 8 minutes to go. I was watching. I was on the edge of the seat. I was like, oh my gosh, like, are we going to win this? Are we going to win this? And we held on. Seth Campbell got the goal, the backflip, epic stuff. But yeah, what a performance! I'm just so happy. I don't really have a plan of what I've said here. So sorry if I've rambled on a bit, but yeah, I'm just super pumped, super full of beans at the minute. That was just an awesome performance to start it. I mean, I don't know if we're going to play that well every week, but if we can be that competitive, we're definitely going to challenge a few teams. I mean, just looking ahead, next 2 games, we've got Port Adelaide in Adelaide next week, which is going to be a tough one. But we've had a few good tussles with them, so you never know. We'll hopefully keep it tight. And then well, I think the next game is St Kilda at Marvel, which if it wasn't at Marvel, if that was at the G, you'd probably have to back us. And yeah, performance like tonight, that definitely gives me confidence that we can walk into that game and maybe come away with a result. So, but look, it's a week's a long time in footy. Let's see what happens. But right now, I'm absolutely through the roof, man. What a performance! Yeah, like the video if you're with me. If you absolutely loved that win, drop a comment down below what you loved in the game, who your favorite player was tonight, and yeah, if you want to see more stuff, I'll try to put out some more Richmond stuff. Yeah, sub to the channel and I'll get to it. Yeah, that's all. Cheers, guys.